Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get started. So like I was saying initially, I've been in this industry since 2005. Um, Started off slow like most people struggled, so on and so forth. But long story short, I got into the industry because I saw it as a way for me to be able to set my family free financially because the corporate America situation was not working for me, to be honest. I didn't really have any formal education. I dropped out of high school, got a GED, then dropped out of college because I knew that wasn't the path I wanted to take. And I'm not suggesting that everybody else do that. But however, what really turned me on to this industry was the fact that I seen people that I knew who were working at McDonald's and different places like that that came into this industry and became six-figure income earners. Another thing that really impressed me about the home-based business industry was the fact that regardless to what your background is, where you come from, it's not an industry and a profession that judges you based on that. You know, you're judged based on the results that you produce in this industry. So, you know, anything else that you may have done before in the past, it really doesn't matter. You know, you can literally get a second chance or a second opportunity in life with this profession. Now, through that, it took me about probably a year to really have my first breakthrough in the industry. When I first started, I was following the wrong people like most people do, jumping around from program to program every single week. After that, excuse me, after that, you know, I decided not to follow this person anymore because they weren't making any money. After a year, they just kept talking about, you know, what they're going to do. So I realized very quickly that wasn't someone I wanted to model myself after. After breaking free from that person, it was another company I aligned myself with. I was able to fire my boss within 4 months of doing that. Now, from that point up until about 2011, I did okay in the industry, you know, for the most part. I made enough to really be able to stay at home. There was a period to where I had to go back, but for the most part, I did anywhere from, you know, $25,000 to $40,000 a year. You know, in 2012, we had our first six-figure year. I forgot how much it was exactly, but it was over six figures in the industry. The year before that, we did like $70,000, and this year we're well over six figures again. I don't know, we're probably close to 200,000. So that's my story for the most part, from where I come from and where I am now. Now, what really attracted me to DS Domination, what you're hearing about tonight, is the fact that, again, I was able to make all this money in these different companies, so on and so forth. I was able to build these teams, but my team was struggling. They weren't making any money for the most part. They weren't able to duplicate what I was doing in these other programs. But so actually, when I saw DS Domination, to be honest, it was one of those things to where it was the last, I guess, rodeo for me, you know, as far as being in this industry, quote unquote. Okay, I was actually just gonna do affiliate marketing, sell on eBay, and not worry about building a team anymore. But once I saw how easy it was to make money with this program, because my first weekend I made over $1,100 in profit without even knowing what I was doing, to be honest. Didn't know what the heck I was doing. Never made money on eBay before, but the first week end, you know, I made like $1,100 in profit. I knew that this was something that could easily be shared with people, that was duplicatable to the masses, that anyone can do, because it was almost effortless. And I hate to say that because I don't want to give you all the wrong impression for you to think that this is, you know, just going to be easy. You're just going to post some stuff up and get rich overnight, because this is not one of those programs. But it just played out that way for me that weekend. And from there, started sharing it with people, a few people, and a few people turned into thousands of people, and the rest is pretty much history. And we have so many people having success, it's unbelievable. But enough of that. Let's get into the most common facts about people who start home businesses. The first problem that you're going to have, and the first problem that most of you all probably have had, or that you're currently having right now if you're into something else, is the fact that you don't know how to market your business. And due to you not knowing how to market, if you don't know how to market, you're not going to make any money, plain and simple. You're not going to know how to position yourself in front of people or in front of customers to be able to produce a sale, and that has been a problem for the most part in the industry as a whole. The next thing is most people don't like recruiting for whatever reason. You know, the product can be too hard to market because you have to get people to change over services or try some weight loss product or whatever it is, something that people don't want to do. Excuse me. And they don't like that. They don't like feeling rejected. And, you know, it just is what it is. It's just what most people don't like. So the next thing is, in order to be successful for the most part and do what most of these gurus out here are doing, you have to have a huge advertising budget. And I found that most of the people that I signed up personally didn't have an advertising budget. So it didn't happen by chance. It's just the way it is. Next thing is, most people have exhausted their warm market list because we've done so many other things before in the past. We tried so many different businesses in the past that didn't necessarily work or paying out the way that we thought they should. And therefore, we've exhausted our warm market list. And because of that, because people don't know how to market, because most people don't like recruiting, typically because people don't have an advertising budget, because they're exhausted in one market, typically in a traditional sense, they won't ever make any money because of all that. And that is not the case here with DS Domination. That is not the case. But this is what it looks like as a whole in this industry. And a lot of people are not talking about this, but these are cold, hard facts. But what if I can show you how to make money tonight without recruiting? I'm not going to get into the specifics of what it is and all that and do a full formal presentation, because if you need to see how the process works exactly, then you need to click on the get more information below this video after this hangout is over and watch the 8-minute video. It's super simple, and we call it copy paste get paid. Pretty simple. What if I can show you how to make money without begging family and friends? All right. We do have a recruiting aspect to this program to where you can refer other customers, you know, to the program if you want to call it that. However, if you only want to focus on eBay, making money on eBay, guys, you can do it. Like I said earlier on in the conversation here tonight, I made $1,100 my first week. Am I guaranteeing you're going to be able to do that? No. But that is just a testimonial or a testament that it is possible for you to make a nice income. There's people that are earning in excess of $500 to $1,000 a day on eBay. So don't sleep on e-commerce just because it's a niche or an industry you don't understand and you thinking, hey, I can't make any real money doing this. Guys, you can make some serious money on this once you establish yourself with eBay and PayPal and go through the process, learn the game a little bit, because it's all a process. Everybody is not going to jump out there making $10,000 a month on eBay their first month. It's all a process. There are some learning curves that you're going to have to go through to be able to get to that point. However, if you want to get to that point, whatever your income goal is, whether it be big or small, you can accomplish that with what you're going to learn about here tonight and what you learn about with DS Domination. You also position yourself in a recession-proof niche. That is very essential because you're talking about e-commerce, people shopping, buying stuff online. And anybody that have been in any other company will say the same thing. And if people had to decide whether or not they were going to buy a case of juice, and I'm not picking on the juice companies, but this is the reality. If they have to decide on a case of juice, you know, or paying a bill, which one do you think people are going to choose? Ultimately, they're always going to choose the bill over that case of juice to stay active on that auto ship in a particular company. However, if you talk about people choosing a bill over them going shopping for some new Jordans, for example, or something for their kids for Christmas, which one or which scenario you think that person is going to roll with? Is it going to be paying that bill, or is it going to be buying those Jordans or that toy for their kids for Christmas? I can guarantee you 100% unequivocally that most people are going to go with option B. And it's just the way it is. They're going to make payment arrangements and they're going to go get what they want. People want what they want when they want it. And that happens more so in e-commerce than any other niche out there. Plain and simple. People buy intuitively, so on and so forth. It doesn't matter whether they're broke or not. They find a way to get what they want when they want it, and you're able to position yourself in a recession-proof niche and learn from someone that has over a couple million or $1 million in sales on eBay. I mean, he was a titanium power seller. Okay. You also are able to offer something that appeals to the masses. You're not offering something that, you know, you have to explain to people what it really is. What I mean by that is, for example, this juice makes your nails grow back clear and you know, straightens up your eyesight and make you lose weight, blah, 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 that type of thing. You have to convince them that, hey, this is what it does, this is what it's going to do, so on and so forth. And, you know, it may do all those things, but the reality is most people are not going to take action on that. They're not even really going to show any interest in that type of stuff. But when you talk about e-commerce, eBay and Amazon, that type of thing, people understand that because in most cases they've done some type of shopping on one of those sites, or they heard about it somewhere. Or you're talking about shopping. Okay, you're telling me I can get paid from people shopping, capitalizing on that. It appeals to the masses. It's something that you can share with anyone, young and old. It doesn't matter. You're dealing with a multi-versatile industry or niche when you talk about e-commerce. It just makes sense. You also are able to create that right now money. You can literally get started tonight. All right. You can literally get started tonight and get paid tonight. It has happened. We have people that have made sales within their first few hours on eBay. And the next thing will be, how would you like to do something really simple? Now, I'm not suggesting or saying that it's easy, but it is fairly simple. I've done a lot of businesses, and most of you all have as well. Those on the panel, those that may be watching who are not on the panel, have done a lot of different home businesses before, and they weren't super complex, but I'm telling you, this is probably the easiest thing I've ever been in. All right, as far as what to do and how to do it and the money that you make, it's so simple. I'm not going to say easy. Let me stop saying easy. But it's so simple that it's scary. You know, and I hate to say that, but it is. It seems like you're not doing enough. It's so simple. And if you're looking for something simple to do that can yield you massive results, then you are in the right place here tonight. So again, it's only a $20 decision for you to get started. Like I said, we waste that on things that are not going to be profitable to us, such as fast food, or, you know, going to the movies, or going out to eat in a formal restaurant. Whatever it is, guys, a $20 buying decision. And I'm just going to be flat out honest with you. When I paid my $20 to get started, I did not expect, you know, it to turn into what it turned into for me personally. We've been in this company approximately 3 months, guys, and we've earned well over $45,000 in profit. Not $45,000 in sales. We're talking about $45,000 in profit. Now, am I guaranteeing that you're going to create that type of income? Absolutely not. I'm not guaranteeing any level of income for that matter. Let me give an income disclosure. But I'm just sharing with you my results through the hard work that I put in to be able to produce that income. And through that happening, guys, you know, not only am I retired, my wife is still retired and still able to be a stay-at-home mom, so on and so forth. And we have several people on our team that are making money. We have people that are nearing 5 figures, not just me, but other people who are nearing 5 figures. We have other people that are doing other things that are on their way to massive success as well. So again, whatever level of income that you're looking to produce or that you're looking to create, it can happen here tonight with DS Domination, with the unit of prosperity. We're going to be here to support you and provide you with all the tools and resources you need to be successful. And tonight, I'm just going to let you hear from other people who have been blowing it up, tearing it up in DS Domination since they've been involved with this company, and they are excited to share their stories with you. So I'm going to go ahead and switch from this screen sharing mode and go back to, let me see, did it switch? I can't tell. Okay, there we go. So we're going to get out of this screen sharing mode. I think Victoria stepped out for a minute, so we're going to go to, is it Tequila? Tequila. Hopefully I said your name right. I am so sorry if I jacked it up. All right, but you're muted. So I just want you to share with everybody. Tell everybody who you are. First of all, did I say your name right? Okay, I think she froze again. Okay, I think she froze again. So Tanya, we're gonna come to you, and we're gonna come back to her.
Hello, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you great. So tell everybody who you are and how you got started with DS Domination, all that good stuff.
Okay. My name is Tanya Ortiz. I got started with DS Domination. Basically, I became Reginald's friend on Facebook from the suggestion of somebody else. And I started looking at all these people that were now my friends on Facebook that were having success and making money in DSD. Now, I had come from another company where I was spending about $145 a month every single month, and I wasn't making any money. So at that point, I just kind of threw in the towel, and I was done with this whole network marketing, making money online. I was like, oh, it's not for me. But one night I would say between the hours of 8 and 11, I was watching all these screenshots of people saying, I've made this amount of money, I've made this amount of money, I'm making all these eBay sales. Now, I'm unemployed right now, so I wanted to make some money. And so I think, Reginald, I don't know if you remember, I was even private messaging you, and I was like, I want to do this, and there was another lady named Carmelita I was talking to, and I said, I want to do this, but I don't even have $29 to get started because it's $9 to be an affiliate. And I was like, I want to do this, but I don't have the money. So I almost started to feel sorry for myself. But then a very successful person told me you could either have excuses or results. You can't have both. So here we are. At 9 o'clock at night, I made the decision to do this. I was like, you know what? I'm tired of being broke. I went to my father's house, drove to my father's house at 9 o'clock at night, and I was like, look, I need you to deposit $29 into my bank account. So he did it. And I mean, my life has never been the same. I love the fact that I am now able to recruit people, bring people into the business a whole lot easier than the other two businesses that I was in that I spent tens of thousands of dollars on and didn't make a dime. I love the fact that it's like money's always in the bank, always. And that is a blessing. So thank you, Reginald, for being a wonderful leader, and I mean, I love it.
Okay, well, I like your story, and I just want you to kind of talk about. Well, I'm actually going to hit this again because there's people out there that say they can't afford, to get started. And I understand sometimes you can't because, when I first got in, I had to pawn stuff to get the money to get started. So you were so seriously committed about changing your situation where you actually went and found the money to get started in the business. Is that correct?
Absolutely. It was kind of sad. I was like, here I am, 40 years old, and at 9 o'clock at night when I wanted to get into the business, I didn't even have $29 to my name. But again, I always thought you could either make excuses or results. You can't have both. So I made a decision to do it, and now I always have money in the bank.
That's awesome. So share a little bit about, what has your experience been since you've been in DS Domination? I know you kind of talked about it a little bit while you were sharing, but can you elaborate a little bit more about that?
Okay. When I first got in, I think it was in November, and I started posting turkey fryers. And my daughter made the suggestion. She was like, Mom, why don't you post turkey fryers? And I had put turkey fryers jumping off like 2 or 3 every 12 hours. I was selling turkey fryers like crazy. And the only thing I would do is post my results on Facebook. That was it. Within a matter of, I would say, 3 to 4 weeks, I had $2,000 in sales on eBay. $2,000 in sales. And so then my friends started looking at my Facebook page, and they were like, what are you doing? I mean, it's never been so easy to make money on the affiliate side to get people in, and it's never been so easy just to, I guess you could call it, make money out of thin air.
Oh, wow. So that's awesome. So $2,000 in sales on eBay, and by you just sharing, basically social proof or proof that you're having these results on eBay, you're now able to recruit people almost effortlessly. Well, you know what I'm trying to say.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, that's awesome, and thank you for
Yes.
jumping out and sharing your story. And you're actually tearing it up. You're being kind of modest here tonight on the Hangout, but you're killing it. You know, I've been watching and seeing what you're doing. You're actually tearing it up, and I'm very proud of you. And I look forward to see what you do in 2014.
Thank you, Reginald. You're a great leader.
All right, my pleasure. So now we're gonna go to Victoria, who just came back. So you're still muted, so you need to unmute. So Victoria, while you are unmuting, I'll just
Yes.
tell everybody who you are and how you got started with DS Domination.
Victoria Jackson, and how I got started was I was stalking your page. You had result after result after result for about, this is back in September, about 2 weeks, I guess. And we were in another company together, so I know your integrity and your work ethic and who you are as a business owner. And so I just actually hit you up in your email box and joined. You didn't even know I joined. I had to tell you that I joined because where I came from, you know, you get involved and in these businesses, and it's a lot of different hype and different things. And I was tired. I was burnt out. I was so done with the online business, and I had been away from the online business for about 4 months because I was just done with it. And once I saw you started posting, and then you were saying how easy it was, and you don't have to recruit, because I've been in September and I don't recruit, but I still make money almost every single day. I don't recruit. I sell my things on eBay. I am looking at my PayPal account and I'm happy. And what I have to say is it's the easiest thing I have ever done, and it's unbelievable to the point where you think that somebody's playing a prank, because that's how easy this is, and you don't understand it. Sometimes it's just like, I remember the second week, I cried because I was like, this is it. This is really it. I can actually still stay home with my kids because my kids are 7 and I've never been away from them for 1 day. And that's how I want it to be, because we used to own a real estate company, a mortgage company, all that good stuff, you know, the money rolling in, everything crashed. Everything crashed, and I don't have to depend on anybody else to make money in this business. Because like I said, I don't recruit. And I don't know if I ever will, but, you know, you know, a couple of people are talking to me about doing something different, but I love it. There's nothing that I can say that to explain it, the feeling that I have that I am comfortable and there's no stress.
So wait, so you're telling me you said you don't recruit and you make money? Is that even possible?
I don't recruit at all. You can look at my page. I don't recruit. I've barely posted about this. I just put my stuff on eBay and I sell it. Once it sells, I just hit relist and keep it going. I don't recruit.
So you can really make money here without recruiting, because you know some people don't believe that. They think it's all fluff, which I can kind of understand that to a point, because it's so much crap out there online. I mean, you don't even know what to believe these days. But to actually hear you say it, you're saying that you don't recruit and you're making money every day.
No, I don't recruit. And honestly, almost every day I have a sale. And I've just really started getting involved in the group because I've been kind of, you know, when you get that burnt out feeling and you've drinking enough Kool-Aid and you've seen everybody else doing their little thing, and it's like, oh, team, we made $1 million. No, we didn't. We did not. You did. I'm not in for the hype, and I don't want to be hypnotized. I don't want to be put to sleep. I don't want to. I put my cup of Kool-Aid down because it was not for me. It wasn't a system of a team. And what I felt like with this is I was skeptical. I really was. And that's why I've been so quiet about it. Because I wasn't going to drag, hey, friends, hey, family, hey, online world, look at this new shiny object, and it's a bunch of crap. So that's why I've been so quiet. But, it's been I got in the end of September, and it's been consistent for me with my sales. I started out with little small items because I was skeptical. I really was. And then, once things started rolling in, and I would see people making, $200-300 per item, I'm like, okay, you need to step it up on these items, and raise the bar a little bit. So, and that's what I've been doing. And the last 2 weeks were phenomenal. I posted a few things in the group and everything, but I was having 2-3 sales per day.
Okay, so approximately, how much have you done in sales? Do you know offhand?
Offhand, hold on a second. Okay, it's not logged in, but I believe it's like $8,000.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
$8,000. Okay, so you did $8,000, and how long have you been in?
September 25th, I believe it was.
Okay, and do you know how much of that is profit?
Hold on. Hold on,
You can.
sir.
I didn't mean to put you on the spot.
It's roughly like, yeah, no, because I have a spreadsheet. That spreadsheet you gave us. It's roughly like 52, I think it is. 5,200. Yeah.
So that's awesome. So since September, you have what comes after September, October, November, December. So $5,200 since September, essentially, and you started off slow. You probably had your best month, probably.
Very slow. I was doing. Let me tell you, I listed one item. I listed one item for weeks and when it would sell, I would just relist it because I was skeptical. I really was. And you get into these companies and it's like you can make 90,000 in 90 days, all that other garbage, and you get tired of that. And I'm not gonna preach that. If I'm not doing it, I'm not gonna preach it. So I've just been laying back. I really have, and it's been really good for me. It really has. And like I said, I was in it about 2-3 weeks, and I had just made $50 on an item, and I was so happy that I cried because I was like, this is just too easy. Because coming from a company where you're spending $150 a month, and then you do well, and then it's like it all just stops. You're still putting out that money, and you're not making anything. So it's just. I can't explain it. I really can't.
Okay, and final question. How would you compare your results from the previous companies you've been in to the results you have thus far with DS Domination? How would you rate that?
You can't. You can't compare it. You cannot compare it because of the fact that I do not have to depend on anybody else. I don't ever have to say a word about DS Domination. I really don't. But I have figured out not everything because I'm only at a certain level. I'm at the first level. I was selling stuff out of my I have storage units. I was selling stuff out of my storage units. I don't have to say anything about DS Domination. I will never have to recruit anybody, and that's what I love. If I choose not to recruit, I don't have to depend on anybody. It's all about what I do. Okay. So there's no comparison.
That's awesome. That's incredible, and I'm glad you said that you're at the first level. People probably don't even know what that means. So what's the first level for those that don't know what that is?
It's a $19 level. It's the pro level. There's different levels, and it teaches you the basics. And once you get the basics down, it's just a matter of the actual items you want to sell. There's other. It's strictly Amazon, eBay right now for me. And like I said, I was pulling stuff out of my house, out of my storage units, because I don't need it anymore. So that's it. You know, I'm at the very first level and doing what I do. Don't recruit at all.
$5,200 richer.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, I appreciate you jumping out and sharing that with everybody here tonight. Now we are going
No
to try
problem.
to go to Tequila. Can you hear me? You are muted right now. Okay, there you go. All right. So can you share with everybody who you are and how you got started with DS Domination? Okay, we can't hear you. You're not muted. I guess your mic is not linked up or something like that. Still can't hear you. Okay, so while you fix your mic, look in the settings. It should be a little screw-looking thing at the top. You can fix your mic in your settings to try to get it synced up. And while you fix that, we are going to go to Sakita. I think I said. Oh, I hope I didn't miss your name.
You got it right.
Oh, okay, cool. So now we're gonna jump to you. And just tell everybody, about who you are and what led you to DS Domination. How did you get started?
Well, I'm Skeeta Langford. I'm actually a newbie marketer. I've only been marketing for a few months. I was actually introduced to DS Domination a few months back by somebody that I was working with in a previous business. I didn't really pay attention to it, but just recently I just kept seeing things about DS Domination, so I decided to actually research and see what it was about. So I've only been a part for about 10 days. I took about 2 or 3 days to just kind of really go through the videos and to understand what was really going on. And then, I listed my items, and so far I really love it. I've sold 22 items already in like 8 days. I had my biggest day after Christmas. I sold 6 items actually in one day. I was so super excited, like, okay, this really works. And I actually just joined the affiliate side of it because I was just so taken back. Is like this is something that people can use and something to share, and the fact that you don't have to recruit was something that really brought me in, something that I love, because I noticed as starting as a marketer, recruiting can be the most difficult thing to do, and it's just like getting that one person to 2 people can be very difficult at times. But with this, it sells itself, and it's just amazing because people attract to me, or they ask me what's going on, what am I doing. So I just started the affiliate aspect of it actually, but I'm really loving it. I'm just so happy that I found this towards the end of the year, so I don't have to keep kind of jumping around, because I was trying to figure things out, like you said, how you started, kind of jumping from program to program. But I finally figured something that I actually enjoy, I like, and I want to share. So this will be my focus in 2014, and I can just get ready to take it to another level. So I'm just very excited about that.
Okay, so you were talking kind of fast. So how many? I'm kind of, out of there. So you said you made how many sales at first? 20 something. Did you say?
Now I say overall I made 22 sales.
Okay.
So far in like 8 days.
You only been in 8 days?
10 days actually, but I didn't start listening to. I had a couple of days where I just watched the videos or whatnot. So I actually started listening. Like, it's been about 8 days, and I've actually sold 22 items. So
22 items in 8 days? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I know. It's small stuff now. It's small stuff now because I'm on a small budget. So just encouraging people, before, if you don't have a lot of money, trust me, I don't, but I have been able to flip it and reflip it and sell things. And so I've really been taken back as well with the success that I have been having so far. It's really been crazy. So I'm really excited.
Wow, that's awesome. So 22 sales. So do you know how much you've made thus far?
Overall total sales has been over $400 so far. I'm not quite sure exactly how much in profit. I haven't did all my calculations yet, but yeah, it's really going great. It's really going great so far.
Okay, so 22 sales, $400. That's not bad. I can kind of figure out what the profit is, and that's actually pretty good for 8 days of work. So you said you're a newbie. You haven't really had any success with anything else, correct?
No, I have not. This is the first thing I've actually really made, a nice amount of money with. I made a very small, minute amount of money in a previous program, but I've definitely surpassed that already. And like I said, my 10 days of being a part of DS Domination, so I'm just really excited to even just start the affiliate side and get to sharing what I'm doing and get other people to be able to get involved and have opportunities, to probably change their lives for the better with this, because this is absolutely great. It's just really great. Like I said, it's two powerhouse companies. Everybody knows Amazon, everybody knows eBay. So it's just really, great. It's wonderful. It's easy to explain. And I'm just, again, excited for 2014.
Okay, and I can tell you excited. You give me.
See.
Okay, so how would you rate your experience thus far? I know it's only been 8 days or 10 days. How would you rate it thus far compared to the other programs that you've been with, the team, the company, and the team as a whole? How would you rate your experience?
Oh, I love it. Like, the team is great. I love the fact that you have the marketing system and the extra training that can help people like myself who are still newbies and still learning things to help us develop ourselves, on the marketing side, and things that help with learning DS Domination better. It's just been wonderful. It is very simple. I mean, all I've done is actually watch the training and followed what Roger says down to a T, and that's how I've been able to get sales. It's no secret potion. It's just really following what he said, and I believe in the law of attraction. I say every day that I am a money magnet. Money attracts to me, and I make money in my sleep. And guess what? I've been making money in my sleep, and money has been attracting to me. So, I can't complain. I absolutely love it. Like I said, I'm sold for next year. I'm not even going anything else because this is so great and it's working so well. There's no need for me to keep looking and searching for something else to join. So I'm very happy.
That's awesome, and I appreciate you jumping out and sharing that with everybody. Everybody's going crazy on the page right now about what 22 items in 8 days, and all you did was do what Roger said do,
that's it.
Which is what we tell people to do. That's all you have to do is do what he tells you to do. Don't overthink it. Don't overcomplicate it, and believe that you're gonna attract sales. Like you said, the law of attraction, and the sales will come. Okay. So thank you for jumping out and sharing that. We may come back to you in the end, so stick around here in a bit.
Okay.
We're gonna try Tequila again. And you're muted, so unmute, and hopefully we can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
All right. So share with the world who you are and and how you got started with DS Domination. What brought you to this company?
Okay, well, I'm Tequila Coleman, and I'm an author, speaker, and a coach. And the way how I heard about DS Domination, it was actually through a friend of mine. And I talked to her every single day, and she told me about the company, like a week before I joined, but I just brushed it off. I was like, whatever. And this one particular day when I was on the phone with her, and I was frustrated. I was very frustrated with my business, and she said, the company I just joined the other day, my items sold in 24 hours. And I said, what? I said, tell me again. I said, tell me about this company. And so she started telling me about, DS Domination. And I said, send me your link. I'm fast action. So she sent me the link. I signed up that night. And I only been in for 2 weeks now. So she already knew I was going to take off, So the next day, my phone rang, and it was one of my friends calling. And he was just like, "What you doing?" And I was actually on eBay listing items, and I told him what I was doing. I said, "I'm on eBay, listing up my items and stuff." And so he said, "Well, tell me about this," So I started sharing with him about the business and everything, and he said, "Sign me up." I said, "What?" And so, because I didn't expect for him to, say that. Just to be honest. And so I said, "You serious?" He said, "Yeah." Now keep in mind he's blind. So we came up with an agreement. I helped him with his list, and he bring the people. So I took them up. So the very next day when I got in the company is when I got my first sign up. And then the next day, 2 days later, is when I got my first sale. And so I was jump for joy for that because I thought it was gonna take long. I thought it was gonna take me about 30 days, before I got my first sale. But I got that 2 days later, and then I picked up the phone right after that sale, and I called my cousin because I remember her telling me she worked for a time, and I remember her telling me she was looking for a part-time job where she ain't had to do no work. So I said, okay, I found you a part-time job where you don't have to do no work. And so I started there with her about DS Domination and what I do. I said, all I do is copy and paste. That's it. And she didn't believe, so I said, come on over here. I'm going to show you exactly what I do. And I showed her, and she joined. So that's how I got my second sign up. And ever since then, I just took off. On Christmas Eve, I think I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning to feed my baby. And I just so happened to check my email at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I see that I sold an item. So I was happy. At first I was cranky because I had to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, but I was happy. And then 2 days ago, I sold 3 of my personal items. And I was waiting to have one of those days where I sell, like double items in one day. And so when I saw 3 items sold, well, it was actually 4. It was 3 of my personal items and 1 other item that I listed. And I was like, what? I shut the whole computer down and I turned it back on because I couldn't believe it. And I saw it again. I said, oh my God. I said, this is ridiculous. So I called everybody I knew and I started telling them, I was like, look, I'm making money at home. All I'm doing is copy and pasting, and they like, what? What you mean? And I keep telling them, you got to come over here so I can show you. I got to show y'all, what I'm doing. But I'm in it, I like it, I love it, this is easy, it's easy money, I don't know what else to say about it, but it's easy money, all you're doing is copy and pasting, that's it.
Okay, sorry about that, I'm muted out and I'm trying to multitask over here and help some people out, but anyway, so how would you rate your experience based on what you've experienced and some of the things you've done before in the past? How would you rate your experience so far with DS Domination? I can tell you are excited about it, and of course we all know how simple it is to make money, but how would you rate your experience thus far with this company and in our team?
Because this is my first time ever doing something like this. I did something similar like this offline, but this is easy, excellent is what I would rate it. But it's simple. All you have to do is just follow the training that's in the in the back office once you sign up, and it's going to happen. And I want to share this with you as well. The one I was just talking about who signed up, the one who's blind. This is how easy it is. He's blind. Friday, he called me and he told me what he wanted me to list for him. So I put it up. And his
Okay, I think we lost her. It's safe to say that we did. So we will come back to her. Oh, there she is. Okay, now we can't hear you. You froze up for a minute. I don't know what happened. Still can't hear you, but we'll come back. I am going to go to Latanya. I don't know if she's there, but I see her picture. Latanya, are you there? She may have stepped away from the computer, so we'll come back to her. So we're going to go to Keisha. Keisha. So Keisha, go ahead and unmute. It's your time to shine.
Hi guys, can you hear me?
Yes, we can, loud and clear. So go ahead and tell the world who Keisha Mitchell is and how did you get started with DS Domination? What brought you to this company?
Okay, well, thank you for having me on the panel today. and I am really excited to share with you guys what brought me here to DS Domination. I've been in the industry for many, many years. I'm an entrepreneur. I've done networking for many, many years in the network marketing industry. So I've been around the block, as you say, okay? So I could totally relate to you, Reginald, when you said that, you know, you were in the industry and your team wasn't making money. I've made, you know, money in the industry, but I had a problem when I was recruiting people and not seeing my team make money. So when I got into this industry, that was my whole goal, was to help a lot of people make money. So it was really bothered me when I seen people not, you know, struggling to make money. So I actually recently got into internet marketing, because what I was doing was network marketing for many, many years. So I went online because I got actually tired of doing home parties and meetings and all that stuff. So actually I started doing internet marketing actually just this year. And how I transitioned to that, I was actually looking to create leads or generate leads, because what I was doing, I was paying for leads with my business. And I was trying to figure out a way where I can generate more leads, and it led me to a program where it taught me how to do YouTube and how to do, you know, all the internet marketing stuff, email marketing, a lot of stuff. So I was really blown away about far as how much money you could truly make online. I was just amazed. So I joined the program, made some money. I'm not going to say the name because you did say do not mention any names, but I did join a program where I had some success, but like I said, my team wasn't having success. And I just got tired of recruiting people and making money and not having other people make money. So I was searching around, and like I said, it's only been within the last year that I've actually been doing internet marketing. So I've been searching around, joined a couple of companies, really searching and really trying to find that it. Because I've been in so many companies, nothing really is hard to impress me. A lot of things that I see, you know, like what Victoria was saying, you know, it's like you get the hype, you get all that extra stuff, and I'm like, okay. Came across DS Domination maybe about a month and a half ago. Ms. Keisha Bass introduced it to me, and I took a look at it, and I said, okay, this makes sense. You know, it's eBay. I'm going to give it a shot. I was not, you know, I was a little bit kind of skeptical, but I gave it a shot. And on I listed the first item, got a sale within 4 days. Okay, earned $19, so I made a profit of $19, so I actually earned my money back. So my second and third sale, I was already in profit mode. So that was truly amazing to me, because with a lot of my businesses, I hadn't even, you know, it took me a while to turn a profit if I actually turned a profit. So I was really excited about that. I had a few sales within my first couple of weeks. Now, I had some things going on in my life. I had, you know, moving situation. I took a little bit of step back from it for a little bit, and just actually recently, around the 20th, got back kind of really acclimated and getting started back with everything. And within the last week, I've had like 8 sales within the last week, which is just truly amazing. Just simply promoting on Facebook, I actually got, you know, someone that was interested in joining. And the great thing I like about this business is that you don't have to have people to join your business to make money. I feel that this is a business model for everybody, because so many people struggle to recruit people. That is like one of the biggest problems. It's not that people don't want to recruit, it's just that they have a hard time. It's sometimes you have to be, I guess sometimes people feel you have to be an expert. You have to know a lot of the, you have to have, I guess, if you want to say it, you have to get the gab, sometimes people say. But I believe this is truly a business that anybody can join and make money at. I mean, I've been in, like I said, several businesses. And with this, with eBay, everybody knows eBay. eBay equals money. and you don't have to explain eBay to people. Now, you do have to explain the drop shipping side, which, you know, of course, that's the easy part. Half of my work is done. So when I say eBay, people are like, oh, yeah, okay, let me learn about what you're doing. That I've heard of. I don't have to become a doctor, a scientist. I don't have to tell you about race. I don't have to tell you about none of that stuff. I can just simply tell you, okay, eBay and how you can drop ship some products to someone's home. And it's just truly, truly amazing. This is like almost the perfect business model because I've seen it all. Like I said, I've been in the industry a long time, and I don't get excited about anything hardly anymore because, like you said, like Victoria was saying, it's all hype, and you hear all the hype, and you get tired of it. So, like I said, I was a little bit slow, kind of skeptical, but man, I ain't never seen anything like this. I have just truly been blown away. I mean, I've never seen a business where people can just come in and just make money and just truly not have to rely on being such an expert or guru, or as we say, to generate income with this business. I mean, you're literally making money with other people's money. I mean, when the hold and all of that stuff comes, I mean, I've just, like you said, a lot of people are saying that, okay, yeah, you got to tiptoe with the limited funds, and I understand that because that's, you know, my situation. But my gosh, when the hold and all that is lifted, this is going to be lights out on 2014 because I ain't doing nothing else. This is amazing. I've never seen anything like it. My goal in 2014 is to help 10 people reach $5,000 a month. That is my whole goal, to help 10 people do that, and I know that I can do this with DS Domination. I've never seen anything like this. I am jacked. I'm like an Amtrak train with no brakes and no gears because I'm ready to roll in 2014 and get this done and dominate. I mean, this team is amazing. I've never seen anything like this. Like I said, it's hard to impress me. But this team is blazing. I have never seen a Facebook group like this where every day somebody is welcoming somebody. Somebody made a sale. Somebody's doing something in this group, and the great support that we have, the system, the training is amazing, and it's second to none, and it's $19. I mean, that's less than $1 a day to run your business and make a killing over here in DS Domination, and that's at the first level, so don't even talk about the other levels. So I'm just happy to be here. As you can see, I am jacked, I'm excited, and I'm just ready to roll in 2014 and dominate. So all I can tell you guys, if you're sitting there on the sideline, you're going to get left behind. Because if you're going to procrastinate, you're going to either procrastinate or dominate. This is what we're about to do. So let's get it in 2014. So click the link below and join us. That's what we're ready to do. So. All sorry, right. I'm just excited.
Oh, you're good, and thank you for doing that call to action. Oh. Because we haven't done that yet. Okay, but here, you touched on something, you know, about building teams and your team not making no money. And here's the cool thing I want to really bring out to people, because people probably haven't been paying attention if they have ADD like me sometimes. But here's the thing, what you said, though. You said that you made 8 sales in a week. We have a, excuse me, we have a newbie on here that has made 22 sales in 8 days. Okay, so here's what I'm trying to say. Based on your experience, and I know everybody else could say the same thing, how often do you see a newbie in a traditional network marketing company actually make a sale, let alone 8 sales in a week or 22 sales in 8 days? I mean, how often has that happened?
That's so unheard of. Like I said, I've never seen where new people with no experience whatsoever can come in here and kill it like they doing. I ain't never seen anything like it. I mean, most people, when they get into a business, a home business, they never turn a profit. They even never break even, let alone turn a profit. Most people are in the negative. They're spending money every single month and they're not making a dime. So it's money coming out of their household every single month because they're trying to keep the dream alive. And I know we all have to sacrifice. I've been there. We got to sacrifice and just keep plugging at it. But over here, you don't have to do that. Over here, you can really literally get in here and make money, I mean, in your sleep, literally.
Okay, and that's awesome. And here's another thing that I want people to understand. Like I said, some of us been doing this a long time, and here's a reality that most people need to accept. Because again, I understand that e-commerce is new to some people, especially people with a network marketing background. Some people they think is weird or whatever. Which I didn't think I'd be doing eBay either, to be honest, at this point. But here's the thing. A sale is a sale, is what I'm trying to say. Whether you are in a company that's selling some water, or you selling, some digital product, you selling coffee, whatever it is, a sale is a sale, and through you making that sale, you're gonna get a certain percentage, whether it's 10%, 40%, or whatever it is, however the company structured the compensation plan. But through you getting that sale with a traditional company, which I'm not knocking that at all, because there are some great companies out there. Don't get me wrong, it is. And if it wasn't for network marketing, I wouldn't be here today even talking to you. But here's the reality. Through you making that sale, however you got that sale, you had to really put in some hard work to get that sale. But here with DS Domination, it's similar in a sense, because you're taking product from one of our suppliers, and you're putting it on eBay, which people are already looking for what you're listing. So you're not having to hard sell to create a profit or a commission from you making a sale on eBay. You just essentially copying and pasting, putting it on eBay. Somebody searches for your item and buy it. It's super simple. You're not having to do all that hard labor like we had to do before in the past in different companies to be able to create an immediate income. And that's why I love DS Domination, and I'm pretty sure everybody on this panel can attest to the same thing. Your income is not predicated on you building a team. If you want to build one, that's awesome. You can create leverage by doing that. However, if you don't want to even mess with that side of the business, you can still list things and not have to get on the phone and prospect, close a sale. So that's what's so powerful about it, and it's only a $20 buying decision. So like Keisha said earlier, if you're looking to get started, if you need a little bit more information, you've probably seen this on somebody's Facebook wall, click the link below the video and get started tonight. Make sure you are signing up with the right person. Make sure their name is at the bottom right, the person who referred you before you submit the application, because I know sometimes people get excited and they sign up on their own website, so we don't want that to happen. So get back with whoever referred you to this hangout here tonight and get started with them, guys, because honestly, like we've all said, this is super simple. People are already looking to buy. It's just a matter of you putting a listing up so people can find it. You don't have to go out there and find the customers. So it's a complete paradigm shift to what we're used to in the network marketing home-based business industry. All right, so thank you, Keisha, for jumping out there.
Thank you. You're welcome.
I'm looking forward to you rocking it out in 2014. You are already closing it out strong, and I'm very proud of you and excited for you.
Thank you. Excited to be here. Thank you for having me. Thanks.
All right, my pleasure, my pleasure. Now I'm going to go to LaTanya.
Hello, can you hear me now?
I can hear you loud and clear. So tell everybody who you are and how did you get here. How the heck did you get here?
Okay, everybody. My name is LaTanya, and I have been online marketing for a year and a half, almost 2 years, basically. So I'm not a newbie, but I still have pretty much a long way to go as far as I'm not a guru at all. Basically, how I ended up getting here through a person that I actually knew from a previous company, and I know this particular person has never made a dime in that company. And at first, when I was introduced to this opportunity, actually back in the beginning of September, I kind of brushed it off and didn't pay any attention to it because, I was, in that hypnotized phase throughout a hype and focusing on one thing. And me realizing that one thing doesn't necessarily get your bills paid. So I had to, open up my mind a little bit. And when this person told me that they made like $200-something in literally 3 days, I said, you know what? I got to do this. I got to get on this. So I actually just came in the first beginning of this month in December. And since I actually been in, I already made close to $1,000 in just sales alone, not recruiting anybody. This is almost $1,000 just with following the training. In addition to that,
hold on 1 second, because something took me off what you just said. I heard something ridiculous, which is
okay,
it's a good ridiculous.
okay.
Okay, so let me make sure I put it. It's a good ridiculous, but what did you say you did? Now say that again.
I said I actually just came in this month, beginning of the month, and I already made almost $1,000 in profit. Profit, okay, in profit.
Oh, good.
And then in addition to that, it was silly of me to not let nobody know. You know, it was just crazy for me to not let nobody know. So I told people about the opportunity, and now I have 15 people on my team as well. Okay, so this right here, all I can say, this is just amazing because, like I said, I have been online marketing now for almost 2 years, and I had a little bit of success, but that took months in the making. That took months as far as training. I always had the drive to learn. But however, that did take months, and I just didn't really have people who can duplicate what I've done in my previous company. So it's just amazing that I was able to come in this short amount of time. And by me making this money, I really didn't even put too much work in. I'm like really like 30 minutes a day. So I can only imagine when I really go hard, because I will be going hard soon with DS Domination, and I can only imagine what can be done. And it's just amazing because the training is great, and I'm still actually at just the pro level with the $20 level. So I will be upgrading very soon. So I already saw the results. I got my money back and then some. And the training is so short, sweet, and to the point. You're not on a train for a whole hour trying to figure something out, and then at the last 20 minutes you finally get some training done. This is short, sweet, and to the point. 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I just watch the video and just implement it. Watch the next video, implement it. Watch the next video, implement it. This is so simple. It's just ridiculous. I mean, I actually was about to put my mother-in-law on this because it's just so simple. And she's 65 years old. And
hold on a second. So okay, so you about to put your mother-in-law in this. So would you have put your mother-in-law in the other things that you've done?
Oh, no. Because it's kind of like this. I market things, and people along the way I told about it. But a lot of people came back to me about the difficulty of it. You know, and a lot of people just say, oh, it's too difficult, and there's certain things that they couldn't understand. But the minute I said the word eBay, the first thing, oh, I heard about eBay. Even my fiance. Well, I'm still actually in the company, don't get me wrong, but my fiance, he saw me making, having some success and things of that nature, but he never really wanted to get deeply involved in it. But the minute I joined this, he's wanted to learn everything about eBay, get into the training and dive into it as well. So that tells you something. Even with before the holidays, I know Roger in his training, he mentioned to either the list of items or up the items and up the prices on the item that you have listed. I did that. I did it for all my items except for one item. And just want I'm not gonna tell you exactly what item was, but it was some pots and pans. I had it on eBay for like $179. And I did not, up there anymore, because I was kind of saying to myself, well, nobody probably gonna buy it for the holidays. Literally 2 days before Christmas, I had a cha-ching on my phone. And I looked at it, I'm like, what's cha-chinging? Because I don't know about buying nothing right now because, everything is jacked up. So when I looked on and I saw that item sold, I told my fiance, I think he was asleep or something. I said, can you believe that my item sold for $179? And this item right here alone, I made $120 profit on.
Say it again.
Item alone.
Say it again like we DJing. What is it?
This one item alone, I made $120 profit from. Only thing
Wow.
I did was went into the training and I did some research on, of course, what we're learning how to drop ship on, and I was able to list that item on eBay for that price that it was going for, and it was amazing. So, and it's just been amazing this whole journey. I can't wait to what 2014 have in store with DS Domination. Right now, hands down, this is my primary. I'm just letting you know that right now. This is my primary. Everything else is second. But this is definitely my primary because I have never made money so fast in anything. Now I'm making some decent money with other opportunities I'm doing now, but this has been by far the fastest, the most easiest. Well, I don't want to say easy like Reginald said. Simple steps that you can take. Like I literally could probably tell my 8-year-old to watch this video. She probably could do it. I'm serious. It's just that easy. I mean, just that simple.
I mean, it's hard to say.
It's hard to say, right? It's hard to say easy because you really don't want to say easy because people have to watch the training course. Yeah. You got to watch the module. You have to watch and go through the steps. However, the steps is literally once you watch it, 10 minutes, implement it, you can have your first listing up in like within an hour. So it's just simple. It's super simple.
So what has that extra $1,000 meant for you and your family this month that you made because of DS Domination? How did it impact your household?
Oh, it definitely impacted my household a lot, a great deal. I was able to get some extra things for my kids as well, and mainly what I did was I'm the person that I like to reinvest back into my business, so I'm gonna be taking it to the next level, basically. With my business of DS Domination on the affiliate side as well. So I knew I was going to promote it as an affiliate anyway, especially when I made my first sale within a day. When I first put my first listing up, I knew then I was going to be an affiliate and promote it. So I'm reinvesting back in my business. I'm upscaling because, of course, you have to have that educational piece. If you want to grow with your business, you have to be able to reinvest. So you don't want to take all the money and just spend it and make it rain and go ham or whatever. You want to be able to be smart and wise with your money and reinvest it back in your business.
Okay, awesome. And I'm glad you jumped out and shared that because, again, you said you made $1,000 in profit your first month, and you have a team of 15 people without even really trying, No. That's almost scary, almost, I mean, I hate to see what it's going to look like. Well, I would like to see, not hate. I would love to see what your business is going to look like, but you actually trying, because...
Exactly. I'm serious. I have not really been trying. I promise you, I have not really been trying. So I'm just thinking now and contemplating, like, as soon as the kids go back to school after the holidays, oh, it's on. It's on. I'm literally trying to say, hey, when you guys go back to school? I said, you sure don't go to school Friday? They say, no, Mama, we go back to school Monday. I said, okay. So basically, it's on once they go back to school.
Okay, and you're at the pro level, correct? We want to make sure everybody understands this. You at the pro level, right?
Pro level. And what I love about the company, the owner do not recommend anyone to upgrade until they've made money. So that way, they'll be able to make some money and reinvest in their business to get the other products, so that way they can make even more. So that's what I love because some companies tell you to get all the products at once. You haven't made a sale, you haven't made a dime, which I understand that in a sense. But if you do that and you continue doing all the steps and still haven't made any money, you're losing money. And some people are losing a lot for taking such great risks. And now I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with taking risk, but don't take risk to the point that you got mortgage you got to pay, and you turn around, you spend your mortgage money, then you don't have nobody where to stay. Are those people gonna let you live with them? Are those people gonna pay your mortgage for you?
Absolutely not.
Right. You guys got to know what you came online in the first place for. You came online to make money and to impact others, to see you shine and see you grow. You didn't come online to be a cheerleader. You didn't come online to hold it down for other people. You came online to make money. And then on your way of making money, you want to help others along the way to show them that it's simple. They can do the same thing. Don't tell nobody, hey, get this product and get out of product. I don't care about your light bill. I don't care about your rent. I don't care about those things, because at the end of the day, you don't have a place to stay. You don't have no lights. How you gonna get online and market anyways?
Absolutely, and I appreciate you jumping out and sharing that, and that's why I love this company, because it's a whole different atmosphere that we're accustomed to, a whole different culture. You know, the owners tell you not to upgrade. You know, that's crazy almost. You know, and I know people that promote these big ticket programs, they probably have a heart attack every time you say that. You know, don't upgrade. Keep your money. Wait till you make money first before you upgrade. Wait till you're in profit before you upgrade to the next product, because they don't want you to overwhelm yourself. It's not about, you know, taking all your money up front and then hoping that you make money, because, you know, of course, with anything, you want to take risks, but you want to take calculated risk. You know, you want to be smart about the risk that you're taking and not just do something in the spur of the moment. And again, the way that the owners of this company, the founders, present it, make money first, then upgrade, it's all strategic, and it's done that way on purpose, because once you perfect the pro level and you understand that, you know, front and back, then once you move up to the next level, you know, you can focus solely on that and scale up your profits even more so without having to worry about, you know, how am I going to be able to pay for this next month, or how I'm going to pay this $20 next month, so on and so forth. Because by that point, you're already in profit. You know, you're upgrading with your profits. You're not taking food off the table. You're not losing your shirt. You're not, you know, taking your car note money, that type of stuff. You know, we've seen this stuff happen, and it's foolish in my opinion, but I'm not going to go into more on that. But we're not suggesting that you do that. It's only a $20 buying decision. $20 buying decision. She's on a $20 level, if you want to call it a level. I don't know what else to call it. A $20 membership product. Let's say $20 product. Okay, she's on a $20 product, and she's made $1,000 in profit. Have a team of over 15 people, and she done it with almost no effort, guys. And you know, I'm excited about that. So with that being said, if you have not gotten started yet, if you think that you have to spend $1,000 before you can really see any significant income, then you don't. Plain and simple, you don't. $20 gets you in the game. Click on the button below and get started now, guys. Get started now, because time doesn't wait on anyone. And if you don't take action tonight, then where are you going to be the next 5 years? You have to start thinking about your future and not really just focus solely on the present, but think about your future. How are you going to be positioned the next 5 years if you don't take action to change your situation now? Where are you going to be? What about retirement? You know, even though some people don't think about that, you know, until the last minute, but you should seriously be considering your retirement right now as well. And this is a company to where you can learn a skill set that can pretty much last you a lifetime, whether the company is still around 50 years from now or not. You know, you can still utilize the skill set to be able to make income on demand, because the reality is now when you go into Walmarts here, especially in Tennessee, or Dollar General stores, you see elderly people working at cash register. Usually they're the greeters, but now they moved them up to the cash registers. They even have booths for them to sit in the cash registers because they can't stand up for 8 hours. Because these people have to work because Social Security is not enough, or they don't have any retirement. And that really breaks my heart, to be honest, because I feel like at that age, you should be enjoying life. You shouldn't have to be at a grocery store slaving for somebody else to make a check so you can survive. So don't allow yourself to get in that position to where you have to be that person doing that. Now is the time for you to take action and position yourself so that when you hit 65, 70, or whatever, instead of you working at Kroger's, instead of you working at Walmart, instead of you working at the Dollar General, you either at the house chilling or you somewhere traveling. You should be traveling, enjoying the world when you reach that point in life, especially enjoying your grandkids and all that type of stuff. All right? So We're gonna go to Deidre, and then we're gonna come back to Kiki if she come back on. But Deidre, unmute yourself. You still muted? You
Yes,
okay? There.
yes, yes.
Okay.
Hey,
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing fantastic.
Oh,
DS
I didn't ask.
Domination. That's on Keisha. Woo!
That's awesome. Oh, I'm sorry, everybody. I didn't ask how nobody else was doing. How y'all doing? Okay, just wait. All right. So, Deidre, just tell everybody who you are and what brought you to DS Domination. How did you get here?
Well, my name is Deidre Jones, and I am a divorced single mother of 3 sons. And so I left my job more than 6 years ago, and I was in another company. I've been in so many. I think I've been in network marketing since probably the late 90s, maybe. Ooh, I'm dating myself. But, I mean, I came in, young, and my father used to do these types of companies, so I'm very familiar, and I have been around the block numerous times. And so I went to an event from another company, and I was new to that company. But I met my sponsor there. They were the only people that I met there. And we stayed in touch. I only met them as we were all exiting the event. I met them and talked to them for like 20 minutes. And in that 20 minutes, they gave me a little bit of tidbits about DS Domination. So we followed up after that, and they told me about it. But I was getting ready to go away for business travel for 2 weeks. But I was so excited about DS Domination, I didn't even want to go on my trip. And so I was so excited, so I couldn't wait to come back. And the more she told me about it, the more I remember when I was newly separated and I had 3 babies, I actually used to buy products from different stores, take pictures when phones weren't so smart, and put those blurred up pictures up on eBay and sell that stuff to pay my $325 a week in daycare because I didn't have any other way to pay it. So, and then, I mean, I had it all down, y'all. I used to take the pictures, and then when the stuff didn't sell, I used to take it back to the store and exchange it for something else, go home, take more pictures, put the stuff up there. So all that to say, I was familiar with the eBay selling thing. So I was like, oh, wait a minute, I might have something. So then the more they told me about it, I said, oh, yeah, I can do this. I said, this is really easy. No more picture taking. Now I can have really professional and polished pictures that I can just cut and paste and list it and make my money. So I started doing that. And, I mean, that was about, let me see, I've been in here since October 29th, and I left for 2 weeks. So when I came back, I couldn't wait. So I started getting in. I think I listed my first item on November the 30th, and stuff started selling. On December the 7th, I got my first sale, and it has been gangbusters ever since. I've sold 19 items, and now I have 11 people personally sponsored on my team. It's crazy. It's outrageous. It is too ridiculous. It really is. It's really, really simple. It's easy, but it's also simple.
Wow, that's awesome. Excuse me. You stopped talking too quick. I needed to clear my.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I mean, it's been super easy. And I mean, it means so much to me and my household because I'm raising 3 teenage boys now. I mean, on one income, and that's what I've been doing and doing different businesses. And I mean, I'm a marketing and a selling kind of person. So that's good and bad. I mean, people are forever saying, oh, my God, you could sell this, you could sell that. And I'm thinking, I've got both hands up saying, no, no more, no more. So, but DS Domination, the support and the training and the integrity is really what I value so much because people, all that trying to get people to buy in and that quote unquote under you stuff, I mean, that's all cool. But my heart has always been such that the people that join my team, I'm trying to get them results first before I get my own because that's what's going to keep people growing. So having them spend money when they don't have it, when I know I don't either, my heart is not there. So I have to be in a business where the heart feels the people, and what better place than DS Domination? I mean, I feel the hearts of the leadership. Where have you ever been where they tell you don't upgrade until you make some money? They're like, what kind of fool business is this? No one tells you that in network marketing. They try to get you to buy up everything under the sun. And, you know, and You just can't do that with people. And in here, you feel the love. You feel it. People take the time to teach you, to talk to you. They care about you. They really, really do. And all of us have come from something, but I see us all pulling back from all the rest of that circus stuff that we're in. And like Keisha said, this is truly my primary. You better believe that one.
All right, that's awesome. We can wrap up the hangout after that. I mean, but but we got some more people on here. But yeah, I mean that's awesome. So you said you were previously, going to different stores, taking blurred up pictures and putting them on eBay. So you were familiar with it. So how would you rate, DS Domination compared to what you had done previously? Because that sounded like that was a hassle.
It was a hassle, but you do what you have to do until you learn how to do better. But I think with this, I mean, there's no comparison in terms of the pictures because you don't have to, one, try to take the pictures and make sure things are straight. You're sitting at home where it's nice and warm, you haven't used any gas, you haven't gone anywhere, and the pictures are perfect. You don't have to worry about making adjustments. It's already done for you.
Okay, that's awesome. And I may have missed this. How long did you say you've been in?
Since October, but I was gone for a little while, so I really didn't even get started until the end of November. Right around Thanksgiving, I listed my first item on November the 30th, and sales started on December the 7th. Okay. And I've sold 19 items.
19 items. Do you know how much in profit you made so far?
I think I've made just in profit from the listings probably about 400 and some change, but with my affiliate $9.95 payment, I mean I have 11 people on my team and I don't feel like I've recruited. I don't feel like that. I almost feel like you become an affiliate by default because when you start making money that you did not have, and you can put your utility bills from your household on your PayPal debit card, or you're going to start telling some people something. And they start asking you questions. And so my goal is to get other people. That's my goal, is to get people to put their household utilities automatic pay from your PayPal debit card. I dare you.
All right. So would you agree, compared to the other stuff you've done before, it's easier to recruit here because you're having results. Would you agree to that? Because you have so many people having results, and because of your result, you actually become a better advocate for the business. It's easier to share if you're having results. Typically when you're in other stuff and you're trying to promote it and get people in it, if you're not making no money, it's kind of hard to be passionate about it, especially if you've been in that company a long period of time. It's very hard to continue to be passionate about something that you've probably been in a year or two and you haven't made no money yet. I mean, people stop paying attention to you after a while if they're not seeing any progress in your business. Now, we're not saying that everybody wants to be rich, because we already came to that conclusion that everybody does not want to be rich, and I think that is kind of a Achilles heel for the industry, because that's the message that a lot of people send, that everybody wants to make all this crazy money and all that stuff. Everybody doesn't have that same goal in mind. Some people may just want to make a couple $100s a month to cover bills or to supplement their incomes on their job because they actually like their job, or to help out their spouse if they're married, or whatever the case scenario is. You can do it here, whether you want to make a little money, like I said earlier, or you want to make a lot of money. But it's all a process. I want everybody to understand that's listening, for you all that are currently in DS Domination right now, and those of you who are going to get started. We don't want you to come in with the wrong expectations and say, hey, I didn't make a sale in 24 hours, so I'm going to quit. Okay, that's not the idea behind it. Okay, it's all a process. You have to be willing to go through the process. Everybody learns at different paces. We all have to go through a learning curve. Most of us still don't know what the heck we're doing on eBay. All right, we just do what Roger's saying, and the sales happen. Don't overthink the process, and be willing to go through the process, because it may take you a month to make a sale. Okay, which I had somebody, true story, somebody today on my team. I'm not going to say who the name is, but he was ready to throw in the towel. He hit me up last night saying that he ready to quit. He threw with home business and all that. And I didn't try to talk him into staying because I feel like if you're going to quit this, you might as well call it quits on everything. So I wasn't trying to talk him into staying. Okay? I was like, okay, well, this is how you counsel. Go ahead, man. You know, good luck, whatever. All right? So long story short, he contacts me this morning and tells excited out of his mind that he made his first sale. Okay? And it's amazing how all that played out. And I told him, you know, that you never ever want to give up because you never know when your breakthrough is going to come. That very moment when you feel like giving up, or when you about to give up, or when you give up, that could have been that moment when your breakthrough was about to come, but you missed it because you quit on yourself too early.
That's right.
So don't quit, guys. You can do this. Like I said, we're not, well, I don't know about everybody else. Can't speak for everybody else. Some of y'all got degrees. But what I'm saying is, even if you have a degree, it doesn't matter whether you have one or not, is what I'm trying to say. You don't have to be the smartest person in the world. If you can copy and paste, you have common sense, those are two requirements, and you can follow instructions, you can do this business. And again, it's only $20. Yes. There's companies that cost $500, $1,000 to get started, and people sign up for that all day and don't have a chance to make money at all. Realistically, they don't. Most people are not going to make money that join those $500 businesses. And again, this is something that people don't talk about in those meetings because you're a number to them, essentially. You're just a number. You're just somebody they're going to make a commission on it. If they make money, great. If not, move on, next person. That's not the message that we send here. We know without a shot of a doubt that everybody that we introduce this business to realistically has an opportunity to produce an income on whatever scale they want to produce income on. And that is what's so exciting about DS Domination. So again, if you have not got started with this company yet, click on the button below and sign up. It's only $20. It would be the best $20 you've ever spent because you are investing in you and your family's future.
That's right.
Thank you, Deidre.
Yes, you're welcome. Bless you. Thank you so much for having me.
And I'm glad to put a voice with that face because I see you all the time. That's my Facebook friend right there.
Love the people. Love the people. Make it believable.
Awesome. Thank you for jumping out and sharing your amazing story. I look forward to you rocking it out in 2014 as well. I know you're on your way to a massive success in 2014.
Can I say one more thing, Reginald? My goal for next year is to file my first six-figure tax return in 2015. Seriously, that's my goal. 2015 tax return, 6 figures.
And I believe you're going to do it.
I mean it.
I mean it too. I'm serious.
Yes. Happy New Year, family.
All right. Thank you for jumping out. Appreciate you. All right. So now we're going to go to Kiki.
Hey.
Not Kiki Sheard. We're talking about Kiki.
No. Although I could challenge her to a singing competition. I might just win.
All right, now you know y'all from Michigan now. You know
that's right.
Make sure. So, all right. So tell everybody how you got here. You know, a little bit about yourself and how you managed to get the DS Domination. What led you here?
So hello everyone, I am Kiki Kerr and I live in the suburban area of Detroit, Michigan, and I have been I've been online trying to earn an income online maybe since the end of 2012, and I have been in a couple of internet marketing opportunities that I just did not see a return on my investment. So of course I'm just the type of person that I'm determined. I don't want to give up. I usually reach my goals when I set out to do something. I just look for another way. I'm like, there has to be a better way for me to do this, because I used to be in the corporate world, had a job at FedEx or what have you, and then I became sick. I am a diabetic and I also have Graves' disease, and it started to really get in the way of me performing my duty. So I had to look, I felt compelled to look for another solution. So in my search of looking for different things and different opportunities, work from home opportunities, I stumbled upon a Rogers video. Now, I watched the video and I just couldn't believe, I really could not believe, it just did not click in my mind that this was possible, that you could really make money online. And I've seen a lot of online money making processes and things that you can do, but this one just seemed, there goes that word again, easy. It just seemed too simple, too easy. I mean, seriously, copy paste. And I like what LaTanya said, she was going to get her mother-in-law, because my mother is actually 65, and she actually reached out to me and was like, you know what was the thing you were talking to your dad about? Because I'm interested, because I was showing my dad all of my earnings that I've made through PayPal. And he was like, wow, good deal. So she really wants to get in it, and my mother is just so non-technical. She doesn't even want to, she thinks Facebook is the devil. So it piqued her interest even. And so what happened after I watched the video, of course, Reginald, you were my Facebook friend, and we were in the same opportunity together. I reached out to you because I said, well, Reginald seems to know what it's all about. Let me just reach out to him. So I shot you a message, and of course you got back to me. And I just couldn't believe it. Again, I kept asking you, is this legal? Because I'm just like, you can really copy and paste and get a profit from this. So from there, I was sold. I told you I had to clear some things on my plate, which I hurried up with the quickness, and I did. And I got right in, full speed ahead.
Okay, and the reason why I'm so excited is not only you I'm excited for, but everybody on this panel, because for the first time, like I said earlier, I know without a shadow of a doubt that everybody on here can make money. Everybody on here has made money. That's what's insane. Everybody on here has made money. Everybody that's not on here can make money. Everybody that's going to join can actually make money. I don't know how powerful that people who are watching this hangout, how powerful that really is, because again, there's so much crap out there online, good and bad. Okay, and the reality is most people you bring in are not going to be able to do it. And Kiki is going to be a superstar. She's going to be a rock star in this thing, and I'm excited about that. I really am. So going beyond that, what has happened so far from a result standpoint since you've been in DS Domination, and how would you compare that to some of the things you've done before in the past?
Well, first let me ask you, can you hear me? Because you keep going in and out. So am I breaking up?
No, you're
okay.
Clear.
All right, good. So as far as the results I've been having, I've been in about 2 weeks. So I'm relatively new. I've sold 4 items already. I've profited a little under, I say $300, I think. And one particular item is just like I can see as a hot seller. It has a lot of watches, and meaning people are looking at the item on eBay. And typically, when you have a lot of people viewing the item, 9 times out of 10, it increases the probability that it's going to sell. So I've just been focusing mainly on the sales side. Because I want to perfect that first before I get into, the affiliate side and recruiting, even though I do have a lot of people who are interested and who join us. But let me just say this. The one thing I like about DS Domination, of course, it's a great company, but I love even more, the unit of prosperity, because I love what we stand for as a team. In our Facebook group, we are so supportive of everyone, no matter what, from the first sale to the 10th sale to the 20th sign up. Everybody offers so much support. I've never seen so much support in a Facebook group, literally, where people want you to succeed. And you know, they're offering solutions, they're giving you answers, they really want you to be successful doing this. And this is not a game. You know, people are trying to really break free, people are trying to get out of the rat race, or you know, whatever it is that you're trying to do. Work from home, like you said. Now a lot of people want to be rich. Some people just want to know how to scale up their business that they currently have. And I just think that DS Domination is just the perfect vehicle, particularly the unit of prosperity, because that's exactly what it is. It's a unit of prosperity because everybody is prospering. You know, it may take some time for people, like the gentleman you mentioned that who wanted to give up, but you will see a result. You will see a result. You know, I have a saying, if you list it, it will come. Because you know how many millions of people are on eBay and you're already just giving them what they already are looking for. It's not like you have this one niche product that you have to sell, you know, to people. You can sell whatever you want to sell. So that's the great part of it. You're already, you know, there's people already waiting to buy something. Even when you're sleeping, people are online shopping. So that's what I like.
Okay, and thank you. So we're about to get ready to close it out. So I'm going to let you go ahead and give your closing thought right now, and then I'm going to go to everybody else after that. So give some closing thought. What would you say to people, you know, that are watching that have not took action yet? What will be something that you would say to get them to take action?
Well, if you're looking for really a solution to be able to work from anywhere you want, comforts of your own home, you can use your laptop, you can use your, you know, your mobile phone. I would say to really click that link below. You can get more information. There's a join the team, and there's also a get more information link. You know, just check it out. It won't hurt to check out an 8-minute video. You know, so and get somewhere where you can just really focus on the video so that you can make an informed decision, and don't just get in on your emotion. You know, this is an opportunity for me, I just feel like, of a lifetime. It starts and ends with DS Domination, and I'm looking forward, and if you join us, you can look forward to an amazing, amazing 2014. I'm telling you. So join us and see what it's all about. Click the link below.
All right, and thank you for sharing that. And I really appreciate you jumping out and how you got started, because you really took your time. You did exactly what you said you were going to do. You didn't rush into anything, and I believe you said 2 weeks in you did $300 in profit. Is that correct, or did I hear?
That's correct. That's correct.
$300 in profits in 2 weeks, and again, that is not typically, and again, we're not guaranteeing any income, but that is amazing. That is really amazing, and I'm excited about that for you.
I am too. I'm very excited, and that is given. You know, I can't because you know I have health challenges. Not that I try to make it an excuse, but I have to pace myself. So, yeah, it's great. It's just awesome.
All right, awesome. Thank you for jumping out, and I appreciate you getting on the panel.
You're welcome. Thanks.
All right, you're welcome. So we're going to go to Victoria. Excuse me. Give your closing thoughts. 2 minutes or less.
Can I still see you? Can you hear me?
I can hear you and I can see you.
Okay. I just really wanted to say that, like I've said before and everybody else is saying, it's nothing that you've ever experienced. I'm just very happy. I really am. This year was difficult for me, and these last few months have just, you know, it gives you this ray of hope, and it just changes everything for you. And I don't care, like I said, I don't care if you made $5 profit on your first sale. It is the fact that you have actually seen a profit, and that's the feeling that you're looking for, and it becomes addictive. It's like, you know, it's an addictive feeling. This group, Reggie, what you have done with our group is just amazing, because, you know, we were all in this business to learn what you are actually teaching us, because a lot of us were not at, you know, the level that you went to, and you're giving it to us for free, you know, just because we're a part of your team. And that's what's amazing to me, is because a lot of things that you are teaching us, nobody, you know, unless you fork over $5,000, they don't want to teach you anything, you know. So that's what I really, the integrity of our group, the family that we have, and the actual fact that we are making money. And that's what I'm very excited about. And I'm not leaving. That's all I have to say.
All right, thank you, Victoria. Thank you for jumping out, and Happy New Year to you. We don't talk beforehand, and I appreciate you.
Okay, you too.
All right, so now we're gonna go to Tequila. Okay, I can't hear you. Okay. So she is having technical difficulty again. So try to fix your mic. We will come back to you. I'm going to go to Tanya Ortiz. That's my girl right there. That's my buddy. All right. So go ahead and give us some closing words.
All right. My closing words is, again, can you guys see me?
We can see you.
Okay, because I can't see me on a screen. I just want to say again, you can have excuses or results. You can't have both. You'll be in business for yourself, but we have a wonderful team. Reginald's a great leader. You won't be in business by yourself, and that's the thing I love. So go ahead and hit the links below.
All right. Thank you for jumping out. And again, Happy New Year to you and yours as well, if we don't talk beforehand. And
all right,
you jumping on this comment tonight and sharing your story with the world. All right, so now we're going to go to Sakita, who is crushing it. And I don't know if she left. Okay, we'll come back to her because she got kicked off. But Tanya's not there. Keisha. Oh, there you go. Wait a minute. We'll go to Keisha, then we'll come back to you, LaTanya.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Keisha, closing words.
Yes, can you guys hear me?
Loud and clear.
Okay. Well, I just want to say, guys, if you're on the fence, get off the fence. It's painful there. Just make a decision to join us. I am so happy that I made this decision. I'm so excited about 2014 and get started. It's 1995. People are making money. It's a no-brainer. It's eBay. It's money to be made. People are spending it. They might as well spend it with you. So let's get this money in 2014. And as the great Jim Rohn said, profits is better than wages. So let's get it. So thank you guys for having me. I'm just excited to be here. So get started.
Thank you for jumping out and sharing those powerful words. And normally, guys, we wouldn't go 2 hours on a hangout, to be honest. I'm just going to be straight up, so don't think this is typical. But the reason why we did this tonight, honestly, is because it is critical for a lot of you all tonight who are watching me. 2014 is coming. Almost everybody going to be setting New Year's resolutions, all these goals and stuff like that. Some people are going to keep them. Most people are not. So knowing that some of us, well, I'm being nice when I say us, but I've done this before in the past, so I guess I can say that, have set the intent or made a resolution or whatever you call those things, and at the end of the year, and you keep it probably the first quarter, but then you don't forgot about whatever you said in December. So knowing that, I challenge you all not to end 14 the way you ended this year if it didn't end the way that you wanted to. All right, don't forget about whatever goal that you set to carry out the year in 2014. Don't forget about it like you forgot about it this year. Set the intentions now, make the goals now, and make it a point to finish something finally without quitting on whatever goal or whatever resolution or whatever you want to call it for yourself that you probably have before in the past. And again, like I said, we didn't go this long normally, but we did it tonight because it's critical. Some people are in difficult situations. Some people are probably going to get laid off on their jobs. Some people probably have been laid off on their jobs. Some people may be looking for a way to be able to get out the rat race, or looking for a way for you to really enjoy the internet marketing lifestyle. You know, whatever your goals are, guys, again, we're here to support you and help you live that dream. And speaking from a personal standpoint, it's nothing more nourishing to my soul, especially since I'm like the only dude on here, I think. Okay, especially as a man, you know, that's a provider for the household, to retire my wife. You know, it's been a while, you know, I've been doing this, and I was able to, you know, be at home because I was making more at home than I was on my job. But it wasn't enough to really bring her home because we have kids. Okay, at that time we had one, so she still had to go out and work. But this year I was able to retire my wife. She can do whatever she wants. She, you know, we can go to the store and not say, hey, we on $100 budget. You know, we don't have to eat Panera bread every night, 5 nights in a row, which we did that. Okay, you know, we don't have to do none of that anymore because of this industry. So whatever your situation is, wherever you come from, regardless, don't use that as a crutch or an excuse for you to stay where you are. Don't use it as such. Make it a point. Use it as motivation to get beyond where you are, because it is possible with this company. It is possible with this team. And again, we are here to support you every step of the way. So I'm going to go to Sakita. She came back on. She got kicked off earlier. All right, so I'm going to let you give your closing words. I know you typed in chat that you made a sale while on the Hangout. So that's 23 sales in a matter of days. So go ahead and give your closing statement to the people that are watching this Hangout.
Yeah, I did. I'm super excited. I just wanted to encourage anyone out there who may not have a lot of funds. You know, you like myself, I haven't started off selling, very expensive things or big ticket items, but those 10, 15, 20, $3 profits, those add up. So I just really encourage you to not let that stop you if you're low on money. Like, get out there and do it. If you want to make a change for 2014 and you're struggling or you're worrying about getting a second job, why not invest in this and get some money that way? Like, this truly works. It's really simple. I'm a testimony of it. Like I said, 23 sales now in less than 2 weeks is really amazing. So I just really encourage you to join now. Click the link below, join now. That's it.
All right, and I like when you talk because you get me amped. She's like probably the youngest person on the panel. She's 25, so she got the juice. All right, so that's awesome, and I'm excited about the success you're having. And again, I appreciate you jumping out and sharing that with everybody. All right, so love Tanya. Now you can go ahead and give your closing statement.
Okay, well, you guys, $20. That's actually cheaper than a meal for a family of 5 at McDonald's. And this is where you're going to get your return on your investment, okay? So if you just, sick and tired of being sick and tired, don't you think it's time for a change? Let 2014 be your change. Come in and dominate with DS Domination, okay? Because this is for pretty much everybody. You can't say that in most companies because you can say, like, it's not for everybody, but this truly is for everybody. You can come in totally new to the game, don't know anything. You also can come in as an experienced marketer and still be able to dominate, okay? So if you have $20 to invest, you can simply change your whole family finances with this, all right? So just click the link below, and I will see you guys on the inside.
All right, thank you for jumping out. And we got a chat box going on. Kiki actually made $75 on her birthday, okay? $75, was it $75 profit or just 75? I'm thinking it was $75 profit, right? Just nod your head. No. Okay. $75 profit on her birthday in DS Domination. That is awesome. So who did not get? I got Tequila, Tequila. I think I'm saying your name right. I'm horrible with names. So we're gonna try see if you working this time. Can you talk? Okay, still can't hear you. What does that say? Let's look. What's she holding up? Screen. Well, the screen won't even switch to you. I'm sorry, we can't read that. Can y'all see what that say? Oh, join now. Okay. All right. So join now. That's it, guys. That's it. So let me see. It is Deatra now, and I think that's it for everybody. So you're still muted, Deatra.
All I can
So
say is at this point, when you come across something like this is almost like a lifeline. It's very hard to turn your back on something that is it just is a penny's worth of investment for a return like you will never ever see again in your life. I'm thoroughly convinced, and I'm persuaded I will stick with this. So I say join now, click the button below, get back to the person who invited you to this, and thank them 100 times over, because if you decide not to do this, it's really time out for complaining. It's 2014. Get with it, get it done, and enrich your life. Change your life for your family. So with that, Happy New Year.
all right, guys. Happy New Year, ladies and gentlemen. People are watching. Thank you all again on the panel. Happy New Year to you all. If we don't chat beforehand, I'm pretty sure we probably will. But Happy New Year. Thank you all for coming out. We love you all. Again, get started. Click the link below. Nothing else to be said, really. If you need a little bit more information, click on the green button. I believe it's a green button that says get more information. And watch the short 8-minute video. It actually shows you and walk you through the process to give you an idea of how the process works. Like we said, this is unlike anything we've ever seen before, and we have so many people having success. Every week, we pretty much have new people coming up sharing their testimonials. So with that, we look forward to seeing you in our private Facebook group. We look forward to having you on the Hangout panel one day to share your story with the world. And we look forward to encouraging you and, coaching you on your journey to success with DS Domination. So with that being said, everybody have a blessed night. We'll see you all soon. Take care. God bless.